Parasite is a South Korean movie that came out in 2019. It was directed by Bong Joon-ho, who is known for making thought-provoking films. The movie tells the story of two families from different classes in society. It explores how their lives become connected in surprising and shocking ways. This film received global praise for its strong storytelling, creative visuals, and deep social themes. Critics and audiences alike were amazed by its originality. Parasite became the first Korean film to win the Palme d'Or, the highest award at the Cannes Film Festival. It later made history at the Oscars by winning 4 awards, including Best Picture, a first for a non-English movie. The movie's success broke barriers and opened doors for films from different cultures to be celebrated worldwide. Parasite is not just entertainment. It is also a sharp look at social inequality and the gap between the rich and poor. Through its unique mix of humor, drama, and suspense, it leaves a lasting impact on anyone who watches it. This introduction sets the stage for understanding why Parasite is one of the most important films of our time. The idea for Parasite began in 2013, when Bong Joon-ho was working on another movie called Snowpiercer. A friend encouraged him to write a play. This idea grew over time and eventually became the story for Parasite. Bong had once worked as a tutor for a rich family. This real-life experience helped him create the characters and plot. Bong wanted the title Parasite to have a double meaning. It describes both the poor and rich families in the story. The poor family uses the wealth of the rich family, but the rich family also depends on the work of the poor family. This clever use of the word shows how both groups are connected and depend on each other to live. Bong said he was inspired by a 1960 Korean film called The Housemaid. It also deals with a family and a servant. Another influence came from a true story about two sisters who worked as maids and caused a shocking tragedy. Bong combined these ideas with his own life to create the early draft of Parasite. The first draft of the movie was short. Bong worked with his co-writer, Han Jin-won, to turn it into a full script. Han wrote 3 different versions before the final story was complete. Bong paid close attention to every detail. Together, they created a story that mixes humor, drama, and suspense to capture the audience's attention. The story of Parasite follows 2 families in Seoul, the poor Kim family and the wealthy Park family. The Kims live in a small, semi-basement home. They struggle to earn enough money for basic needs. The Parks live in a beautiful, large house with many luxuries. Their lives are comfortable and peaceful. One day, a family friend gives the Kims a chance to improve their lives. He suggests Ki-woo, the son, work as a tutor. Ki-woo lies about his education and gets hired to teach the Park daughter. This begins the Kims' plan to enter the Park home. Soon, the rest of the Kim family secretly gets jobs in the Park house by tricking the family one by one. The Kims become the housekeeper, driver, and art tutor for the Parks, pretending they are not related. They slowly take control of the house, enjoying the rich lifestyle while hiding their true identities. The story becomes tense when the former housekeeper, Moon-gwang, returns with a shocking secret. Moon-gwang reveals a hidden bunker under the house, where her husband has been hiding for years. The Kims and Moon-gwang's husband clash, and things spiral out of control when the Parks come home early. As the truth unravels, the story turns darker, leading to a series of tragic and shocking events. The climax of the movie happens at a birthday party, where anger and secrets explode into chaos. The ending shows the sad results of the Kims' actions, with their family broken apart. It leaves viewers thinking about the cost of ambition and the deep gap between the rich and poor. Parasite explores the theme of class conflict. It shows the clear gap between the rich and poor through the lives of 2 families. The Parks live in a bright and clean home, while the Kims live in a dark, cramped semi-basement flat. This difference in living spaces highlights the struggles of the poor and the privileges of the wealthy. The movie also uses stairs and levels as symbols. The Parks live above, while the Kims live below, showing their social positions. The climb up the stairs to the Park home represents a desire for a better life, while going down shows failure. The flood scene makes this clear when the Kims return to their semi-basement, which is destroyed by water. Smell is another important symbol in Parasite. The Parks notice the Kims' smell and connect it with poverty. This smell becomes a sign of shame for the Kims, showing how deep the divide between the classes is. It reflects how the rich view the poor as something dirty or unpleasant, creating a wall between them. The Scholar's Rock is another symbol. It is given to the Kims as a promise of wealth and success. However, instead of bringing luck, the rock leads to violence and tragedy, showing the false hope it represents. Through these symbols, the movie reveals how hard it is to escape poverty and move up in society. The production of Parasite paid close attention to every detail. The sets were carefully designed to match the story. The Parks house was built to look like a rich family's home. It was created with clean lines and an open layout. The large window in the living room was important. It gave the house a bright look and let the garden be seen clearly. The house also acted as a symbol of wealth. It showed how comfortable the Parks' lives were compared to the Kims. The semi-basement flat where the Kims lived was also specially built for the movie. This flat had low ceilings, dim light, and poor conditions. It reflected the Kims' struggles and poverty. The flooding scene in the flat was very realistic. The crew had to create a set that could be filled with water. Every detail of the flat and its street was designed to look real, even the neighbors' homes. These details made the world of the Kims feel authentic, pulling the audience deeper into their story. Lighting played a big role in the movie. The bright light in the Park house showed wealth and happiness. In contrast, the semi-basement had dim light, symbolizing the lack of hope in the Kims' lives. This clever use of light and shadow helped bring out the themes of the story. Parasite was praised by critics and audiences around the world. Many called it one of the best movies ever made. People loved its mix of humor, suspense, and deep social messages. It surprised viewers with its fresh storytelling. The movie became a hit not only in South Korea, but also in many other countries, breaking language barriers. Critics noted how Bong Joon-ho skillfully blended different genres in the movie. It felt both fun and meaningful. Reviewers admired how the film explored class issues without being boring or predictable. Many said it reflected real problems in today's world, making it both entertaining and thought-provoking. Audiences connected with the movie's emotional moments and unexpected twists. The characters felt real and relatable. Some viewers even saw parts of their own lives in the struggles of the Kim family. This universal appeal made Parasite a rare film that everyone could enjoy, regardless of culture or language. The movie sparked many discussions about inequality and the gap between the rich and poor. It showed how movies could address serious issues while keeping the audience entertained. Critics also praised the cast for their performances, which brought depth and emotion to the story. Parasite earned many awards and set records in the film industry. It was the first Korean movie to win big at Cannes. At the Cannes Film Festival, it won the Palme d'Or, the highest award, with a unanimous vote. This win brought global attention to the movie and raised expectations for its future success. At the Academy Awards, Parasite made history as the first non-English film to win Best Picture. It also won 3 other Oscars: Best Director, Best Original Screenplay, and Best International Film. This made Parasite one of the most awarded films of all time, breaking cultural and language barriers. The movie also won awards at the Golden Globes, BAFTAs, and many other global film events. It received the Golden Globe for Best Foreign Language Film, another first for a Korean movie. The Screen Actors Guild Award for Best Cast Performance was also given to Parasite, a rare honor for a non-English film. Parasite broke records at the box office, earning over $262 million worldwide on an $11.4 million budget. It was praised as a turning point for international films, proving their value in global cinema. These achievements made Parasite not just a movie, but a symbol of change in the film industry. Parasite has left a lasting mark on cinema, changing how people see international films. It proved that a non-English movie could be both a critical and financial success. The film opened doors for other filmmakers to share their stories with a global audience. A planned television series based on Parasite is in development, with Bong Joon-ho as a producer. The series will explore untold stories and moments that happen outside the movie's main plot. Fans are excited to see more of the world Bong created and learn new details about the characters. The movie also increased interest in South Korean culture and tourism. Fans visit filming locations to connect with the movie. However, some worry that using poorer areas as tourist spots could disrespect the residents there. Critics suggest that real help should be given to the people living in those conditions. Parasite also inspired discussions about social problems, making it more than just a movie. Its success proves that films can entertain while also shining a light on real-world issues. This legacy ensures that Parasite will be remembered as a masterpiece for many years to come. Bong Joon-ho's creativity and vision have set a high standard for filmmakers around the world. Parasite broke records and won awards, but its true achievement lies in starting important conversations. It shows the power of cinema to entertain while also making people think about real issues. The legacy of Parasite will live on, inspiring other films to explore bold and meaningful themes. Its story, characters, and symbols remind us that art can challenge and change the way we see the world. Parasite is not just a movie. It is a masterpiece that will be remembered for generations.